I met George Valerian since a long time because when he was a dealer for cartel in America, and I was very young, and I was working for cartel. So I think in 1972. And then, of course, we met sometimes in Milan or in New York, but last year I was in Triennale, and just going out from the Triennale I met him. And he told me, why don't you design something about this idea about food in relation with Expo. And then, because I have a small, in Tuscany, I have a little, it's a campo with the olive. I make olive oil for myself. And I thought it was interesting to make some dispenser. So, and the idea is that there is a lid into the bottle which opens when you try to pour because of the gravity. It is always like that because the aesthetic is also related, not only the shape but also the way it works. Because you are, of course, when you judge an object, first is the glance, no? By the vision, by your eyes, but then you taste with all your senses. So it's important the grip, it's important the transparency, it's important the smell, everything. It is the best, and also the capability, the good capability of them, of the Gustibus and Valerian and company, to make in a very, very low price. And it's really surprising because normally design, let's say, items are unfortunately very expensive. So it's quite interesting, this combination of good quality and then good price. So like a democratic way of doing. I think that they use, of course, some suppliers in Far East, but in the same time, I think that it's a question also of distribution, because if you don't multiply the passage between the supplier and the client, the price is not going double or 3 times or 4 times. So it's, and then I think also they will distribute through internet. So in that way you have also the capability to cut some passages. I think it's an important thing because in a way design is a media through you are able through the object to communicate some also some scientific idea, some value, no? So the object is able to talk without talking, but it gives to communicate some value. So, and I think that this is an important topic. I try to communicate that you can always you need to have an idea to solve a problem or a desire, but you need always to communicate this idea to be able to use the physics. Otherwise, blah, blah, blah. And through the object, which is sold using material, contemporary material and contemporary technologies, which contain some scientific knowledge, you are able to communicate that it's important to be to solve this desire or problem in a contemporary way. I think that it's important also to be surrounded by objects which are very simple. Very simple, not only because it's a simple shape, but also because simplicity is something which is, gives you a better life. Because we are so complicated by in ourselves, so it's better to be surrounded by simple objects. Today, I think that if I compare today, the moment of today with when I started, for example, at the beginning of my career, there were many companies asking for new innovation, risk, to be able to risk and to support young ideas. And then because of the evolution of the economy, the crisis and so on, today is completely different because young people are obliged to make autoproduzione. They are self-production, making self-production. And this is also possible because technology had an evolution. So with laser cutting, with 3D printing, you are able to do something without any special mold, special investment, which costs a lot. So of course you are able to, you are more able to make something which is tailor-made. So we are moving in a direction which is against the standardization. But in the same time, I don't think that this could be possible for everything, because of course industry is there. It is okay to be in relation with industry, but probably there will be an evolution also in industry, in the sense that industry could integrate this new technology, and the young people are also able to collaborate through these new technologies. The risk is that this freedom, because of course without any constraint, without any mold, without any big investment, you have more freedom. So the risk is that you need to be always, to make always something which has not only a shape, but a reason, no? A sense, which makes sense. So this is this freedom doesn't. There is always in any case we have the responsibility as a designer, not to be, because we are allowed to have that freedom. We have the responsibility to use that freedom in a good way.